Right, so we all know about custom footbeds. We know that when you buy a new pair of boots, or when you've got your existing pair of boots, that custom footbed's super important. But I've met this hero, Tom. Nice to meet you, Tom.
Nice to meet you, man.
And this guy's doing something super special with footbeds. Technology that we haven't seen in this industry before. What is it you're doing, Tom?
Okay, so we take the existing acoustic model and we've made it digital. So rather than using heat molding of plastics and things like that, we take a 3D scan of the foot, we then digitally align it on screen, and then we 3D print an insole that perfectly contours the foot.
Wow, simple as that. So how are you taking that scan of the foot? Is this going to be in a shop?
Yeah, so this is in retailers across the UK. We use an iPad Pro usually, or an iPhone, but we're using facial recognition, the scanner on the front of an iPhone or an iPad. Existing technology that's just in our pockets is just so powerful now. So yeah, we're taking that 3D scan and it zips up to the cloud and then comes to us, and that's where we do the processing and the magic happens behind the scenes. Not only do we take that sort of full contact insole, but we also do tons of little adjustments and tweaks, things like heel lifts, canting, met domes, volume compensation, making the insole a bit thicker if the boot's a bit roomy, making the insole thin if the boot is needing a little bit more space. So there's a couple of extra perks, I suppose, that we can get because we're making everything so sort of custom and to order.
Right, so met zones and can zones, you're talking Chinese to me. Is this just for expert skiers or not?
No, not at all. I would say that 95% of our customers are just regular, 1 week a year, going to have fun and want to be comfortable. And that's like the most fundamental part of this, is making an insole that's going to be fully contouring and supporting the foot properly. We do all of this fancy stuff, but really lots of those decisions are made by the boot fitter, and that's where the boot fitter helps guide the customer to, maybe it's choose the stiffness of their insole. Maybe they want a super stiff insole for something high performance, or maybe they just want something really comfortable and they've got a softer insole. So you don't have to be a pro. I'm not a pro, so.
Okay. So we're used to going and getting a custom footbed at the moment. So we're used to getting the guy who puts us on the pads, we sink into the pads, he goes away, he molds the pad, he's grinding it, he's pushing it, he creates a custom. Where does yours set apart from that?
Yeah. Okay, so this is probably the biggest difference. The experience as a customer of having your foot scanned takes kind of 2 or 3 minutes, 30 seconds if you're really quick. So it's a super compressed, quick, but very accurate experience of capturing that data. Then obviously we're not doing this manual production, so it's way quicker on the customer's point of view, but also way quicker for the boot fitter because they don't have to be hiding in the workshop basically. Yeah. They can be on the shop floor talking about skis or whatever.
Sell them something else.
Talking about where you're going. Well, yeah, exactly. Talk about where you're going on holiday.
And presumably less wastage because they're not grinding out a load of stuff that ends up on the floor.
Yeah. So I think we did it today. We're 99.97% material efficiency, which ChatGPT said counted as 100% efficiency.
Oh, wow.
Apparently if you're above 90.
If ChatGPT says that,
exactly.
It must be true.
Exactly.
And so we must be talking about doubling the cost of our boots here, surely. I mean, when you're doing something that bespoke, these things must be expensive. I mean, that's why you're dressed in fabulous gear.
I've been bought. No, so we retail at 150.
Oh, wow.
Which, yeah, so it's pretty competitive. Part of that is that we're, instead of taking a lot of labour time, and that's all accounted for in the cost of an insole, actually we're making the machinery take care of all of that. The thing we were promised with technology is that machinery would give us the free time, and so that's I think we're pretty competitive.
Okay, yeah, great price. So you're called Soulmate. This is where people need to look. Where do they look for more information about this?
Yeah, so they can go find us on Instagram. Pretty active on Instagram, and you can really follow like the journey. Like the company's less than 2 years old. We're really a baby, but growing, and it's super cool to come to events like this. So we really document the journey a lot on Instagram. So it's at Soulmate Design, and that's SOLEMATE. So Soulmate. Bit of a pun going on.
We'll make sure we put that on the screen. Yeah, I think we got the pun.
Yeah. And then we're like www.soulmatedesign.com as well, which is just our website, but
sure.
Social media. Yeah.
Tom,
thanks.
You've created something fantastic. We're looking forward to getting some of your footbeds on my boots.
Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff.